Welcome. Hello there. What's up, Jim? Had to put the armor on. I've got a troop on Monday at a Boy Scout event. They're doing a Star Wars themed cake decorating thing. Hello there, General Kenobi. What's going on? What's up? What's up, Jester? So yeah, had to put the armor on. Hadn't had it on for a while, and I've got a troop event on Monday. So Boy Scout Star Wars themed cake decorating event. So I want to make sure everything still fits. It does. It does. What's up, Elvis? Deuces, Aces. How you doing, guys? So yeah, it's been a while since I had this on. Probably about 3 weeks. I'll go ahead and every time I put it on the mannequin, I like to keep it on the mannequin for a long time because it's kind of a process to get it on and off of there. So yeah. Still waiting on my new set of clone armor so I can start the Cody build as well as the other set of armor that I'm getting. Homeboy is slow, but yeah, still waiting on that. So nothing project-wise going on right now. But yeah, I've got what's going on, Ike? How's it going, man? So I've got that Boy Scout troop. I've got a Mardi Gras parade today that I'm probably not going to go to just because I don't want to walk that much. Take it easy, Elvis. We'll talk, man. So I've got that, and then I've got Pensacon coming up at the end of this month, and that's going to be the first time I've ever actually gone to a convention, ironically. It's going to be super, super cool. The South Florida Garrison for the 501st is bringing up their set. I think they had it at Celebration in Orlando last year, but it's a Mos Eisley Cantina set, so it's basically full recreation of it. And we're going to have that set up in our room, and I'll be hanging around there all weekend just doing, being in video heaven. I'll have this on as much as I can, probably both helmets. May do the Jedi for a little while as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's kind of fun. And it's kind of cool coming in with the 501st. Still have to pay to go to the convention, but we get to skip all the lines, so we don't have to go through the main line to get in. We get in as if we were a vendor. We don't have to check our prop weapons. Those, they just let us go in and use them. So that's kind of cool. And then typically, any of the Star Wars meet and greets, usually we're going to be there around them, like escorting them in or something along those lines. So you get a good opportunity to get some up close and personal time with any of the Star Wars guests that are there. Because typically we also like to present them with an honorary membership into the 501st. So yeah, so that's fun. And I know we do have two of the Jawas from Kenobi and The Mandalorian. Two of the Jawas that were there are going to be in our booth the entire weekend. So that's kind of cool too. You get to hang with some Jawas. So who's got questions about the armor? Who wants to know, Let me know. Put it in here. Also, guys, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That, I do appreciate those. Those make this go, further. Right now, the only Star Wars guests, other than those two that have been announced so far, are the actor that played Black Christensen and, God, I forget who the other one is. Obi-Wan, Clone Wars Obi-Wan. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We've got lots of things. No, the armor is actually not heavy at all. It's very light fiberglass or ABS plastic. The belt itself, which is rubber, probably weighs as much as the rest of the armor combined. And movement's really, really good in it, other than bending down because of the cod piece. I can't really, I can squat a little bit, but I can't really bend over. So you drop anything, you're kind of screwed. It's going to be down there. can't get to it. And then I can get it all on myself except for this shoulder bell on this side. So I've got to have my wife or my daughter kind of help clip that in. The rest of it I can get on myself, and I can get the whole thing off all by myself too, which is very, very helpful. But yeah, movement's pretty good, mobility's pretty good. I wore this for about 3 hours straight at a hockey 501st event, and other than the helmet fogging up, really had no issues with it. So yes, more questions. Give me more questions. Yeah, I am itching to get started on this Cody build, so I'm really hoping I can get that armor soon. Let's see, do you sneak out to take? Yeah. Now, the ice hockey event was actually a Lucasfilm sponsored event, so we could not take our helmets off in public. At any other event, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, if I'm at Pensacon, when I'm there for photos, because we'll all do turns, in front of the backdrops for photo ops for people. When I'm doing that, I won't take my helmet off. But when I walk the floor, I'm going to take my helmet off all the time. I don't, they don't know me. I mean, Lucasfilm technically does, but this isn't an official Lucasfilm event, so yeah. Other than that, yeah, like at the Pensacon thing, we did about an hour at a time, and we'd go back to the room, take the helmets off, everybody would chill, for 10, 20, 15 minutes. Then head back out, but basically do about an hour at a time. And we'd have groups of 5 or 10 with a handler there that would really help us with all that, so. Yes, sir. Any other questions about the armor? The full 360. Full 360. Yeah, I really love this armor. I really, really love this armor. All right, so let's take it off. I know that's what you're saying. You want to see a 50-year-old man getting undressed, but, hey, let's take the armor off just to show you guys kind of how it all goes together. And it really is ingenious. Really is ingenious. So the gloves, these are just Nomex flight gloves, and those hand pads are just Velcroed on top there, so the hand armor just goes on that. Both of the forearms just slip on. I may put some foam in here to kind of hold them in place because they do tend to roll around, but yeah, these just slip over your wrist and sit there. Very simple. Same with the other side. All right, then the elbows and the knees both are held on with elastic. So it's an elastic strap that goes in there that just holds it in place. And then it's got the fake kind of armor strap that goes over top, and that's rubber as well. Got all of my straps. These pieces on mine are all an upgraded rubber kit, which lasts longer but is a bitch to paint. You got to get like Flex Seal to paint it. So shoulder bells and biceps are held together with a strapping system like that. And then that's clipped on here to my neck seal. So I've got a clip on both those. Most people use Velcro. I try to avoid Velcro as much as possible simply because Velcro wears over time and you end up having to replace Velcro. I may actually redo one of these with Velcro because this one's so hard to get on. It'd be a whole lot easier if I didn't have to mess with the clips. And then I could probably get the whole suit on by myself. It's just a bitch to get to. There, same thing. Ta-da. Just clips and straps, clips and straps. And I made this whole rigging system all myself. Just kind of looked at some examples online. Now, where my suit differs from most other people have this separate, so they can just kind of clamshell this on top of them and clamshell it off. So this is actually two pieces that are just kind of clipped in here. The CRL, the Costume Reference Library, just calls for a visible seam. I figured, why not make it all fit? I think it fits tighter like this. I think it looks better like this. And it makes it a little bit harder to get on. But in the long run, I just think it looks good. So that just slides over the abs. And that literally just, I mean, Ike was wondering, you were wondering how much it weighs. This is not heavy at all. That's, you know, just my pinky on there. This is probably maybe 2 pounds, maybe, for this huge piece here. So again, that just sits over the abs. And my abs are all one piece. And again, most people tend to put a seam in the back of their abs. They cover with their belt box, and you know, that way you can put the whole bottom half on, then get the abs on, and it just makes the process easier. I don't do that. I like to put it all on once, or keep it all together. The belt, which is the heaviest part of the whole costume, is simply Velcroed on. So Velcro on the back, and it Velcros all around the abs. And the belt is heavier than the rest of the armor combined. The cod piece snaps and Velcros in, so it snaps on the side here. We got a snap and a snap. And it Velcros underneath those snaps and then underneath the center. So I get Velcro here that attaches underneath here. Very simple. Very simple. So you get all that off and then it's time to hit the bottom. So let me tilt this down a little bit so you can see what we got going on. This is probably the hardest part to get on and off. I'm going to take this off and then I'll show you the whole shin spoon system. Alright, so the shoes open up really wide Velcro wise, so that's super good and easy to get them on, or easier to get them on. Velcro around to the side. And then this is the shin spoon system. So I need to make it look like it's one piece. And so I've got clips right here, right there, and then there's one on the top right there. And then this just slides in and clips into those clips. And it makes it look like it's one piece. Ta-da! Shin spoon. This is what most people really do not look forward to when you're making the clone armor. It just gets to be a little bit difficult. Knees, again, just like the elbows. It's a strap, elastic strap in there. And then the thighs clip onto a belt. I'll get the other side off and I'll show you that. Alright, so I've got just a regular belt here. Alright, so this same kind of clip system just goes onto this belt and clips into either end of the thighs. It's easy. And this is all held up with suspenders. Okay, sorry. So it's just a set of suspenders that holds the cod, or the butt and the abs. And the butt is just Velcroed in there as well. So it's kind of hanging loose so you can have some movement in there. And the final piece of the puzzle, I've got special 3 shirts on top here. I've got a sleeveless, like Under Armour, then the neck seal, and that's got, again, the clips that hold in that, and then one more Under Armour underneath. So that's it, clone undies. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please give me a like, give me a comment, give me some interaction. It goes well to making the algorithm know that you people like me. And I do hope you like me. So, as always, guys, Darth Rage. This is Darth Rage Reviews, your source for the Force and clone lives.